The point of today's video is to identify how we can deal with the biggest frustration for me with photography, particularly with digital cameras. The sensors get dirty and it's extremely frustrating. You go out on a shoot and you're faced with spots, dust spots on your images. It's incredibly frustrating, really frustrating. And it's not always easy to overcome, and it wastes a lot of time. It is very frustrating. So how do you overcome that? Well, it's not easy, but we can start by first of all making sure that when you're changing lenses on your cameras that you face your camera down. Does it always work? No, it doesn't. Then you've got to use some sort of cleaning tool, right? Blow brush. The most recent acquisition thing I bought to give it a try, because I'm losing faith in loads of things. I'm losing interest, quite honest with you, in life in general. But I've just got this being delivered today, so I just wanted to review this, see if it actually does any good. But it's CL-P511 or 2, whatever it is. It's a cleaning kit, right? So this is like 350 baht. That's about $10. Not a lot of investment, but let's give it a try. So what do we get in the package? It's quite neatly packaged in a little wallet. I keep doing this on the wrong side. A little wallet for the items, and there we have the actual cleaning tools. The tools included in the wallet there, right? I keep going to the wrong side. So there's the tools that are included in the wallet. It's a fairly recent addition to the tools that we're using as photographers to clean our lenses. First of all, you're always going to start off with like a fine fiber brush. Hopefully there's no dust on the brush and no oil on the brush. This is brand new, so hopefully it comes with some cleanliness. Previously, for the sensors, we're using these type of snow shovels for digging up the snow in the northeast of England, or scraping the snow off the walkways. But this wouldn't do much very good with that because it's very small. So I'm giving this a try today. There are two ends to each story. There we go. There's the brush. Nice smooth brush. I shouldn't be doing that really because it might add grease to it. And you don't want grease on your sensor. You really don't, or your lenses, right? So let's put that away for now. What is becoming more popular with the cleaning tools that we have available to us is this sort of carbon tip. It's like a carbon tip, right? And this is said to be the most useful cleaning instrument we can get at the moment, right? Apart from sending your camera into a specialized camera repair shop or a photographic shop where they offer a service of cleaning your sensor. How successful that is, I don't know. I've never tried. But this is what we're giving a try today. Now, I've already cleaned the sensors on both my cameras. My go-to camera for most of my jobs is the A7S3. Now this is a high-end video camera. It's a beautiful camera, but again, the sensor's exposed to the elements when you take the lens off. Fortunately, more recently, Sony, I don't know why they've never done this before, but Sony have introduced this extra function on the A7S3 with later firmware, whereby if you turn off the camera, the shutter shuts over the sensor. I hope it's done that. Yes. Okay, so the shutter is now closed over the sensor. Okay, how successful that is, who knows. It should help, obviously, because you don't want to be out somewhere and especially if you're doing this sort of thing with your lens, with your camera rather, and you're getting dust immediately. There's always fine particles of dust in the air, right? Whatever you do. So I've just spent a few hours trying to overcome frustrations by cleaning the sensor by mainly using this tool, right? This is the tool I've been using to clean my sensor. It hasn't been totally successful so far. I've done a few tests, but the latest round, latest round of cleaning seems to have helped. It's not simple. You need to be patient. You need to be someone who's not violent with their equipment by pushing the thing into the sensor and being frustrated and rubbing it around on the sensor. You're just going to do damage to your camera. And these are not cheap cameras, right? So this seems to be a lot better now, right? The A7R3 does not have the facility or the function of closing the shutter over the sensor. So this seems to have worked. But of course, as soon as you do this, I'm not going to take the lens off because I'm frustrated by sensor dust. I really am. Oh, one other thing that this sensor cleaning kit comes with, it has some spares. Okay, so it comes with some spares. A cover, of course, for the sensor cleaner. So there's the carbon circular cleaner, which is pretty cool. And also you have a rectangular cleaning tool as well, same, made from carbon. This is useful for when you're cleaning things like the viewfinder of the camera, right? So by going into the actual viewfinder, rubbing that up and down, it gets into the corners, gets into the crevices, and it seems to be effective. It seems to be effective. Right now I'm a bit less frustrated than I was earlier in the day. I get a little bit frustrated with all this stuff, right? I must admit. And I do get tired of trying to keep my camera sensors clean. I really do. But anyway, I'm giving this a try. There are many types of cleaning kits on the market. This is about $10, as I've said, and so far so good. So there we are. There's the style that this can be used for. And I just want to say thank you for joining me today, and hopefully from this point onwards your images will be as clean as these two I'm showing you right now. Bye.